AC Milan. One of the biggest clubs in world football. Full of rich history. Are in turmoil, not having won a league title since 2012. And to make matters worse, Juventus have won the last 8 league titles in a row. Well, that's all about to change. From past to current stars, there's only one man who's capable of leading this club back to glory. Welcome to episode 1 of the AC Milan career mode, the AC Milan rebuild, where Paolo Maldini has taken over as club manager. The goal of this series is to get AC Milan back to dominating the Serie A, as well as becoming a giant once again in all of European competition. Taking a look here of how the team is lining up, I use a certain set of rules for my career modes, one of which is using only players with real faces, so this team will change a lot. Full list of rules can be found below in the description. And yeah, so they have a pretty decent squad, but unfortunately will have to change a lot. Taking a look here at the owner objectives, this is actually pretty realistic. Out of all the career modes I've ever played, this seems to be the most realistic as an overall from all 5 goals you need to hit that I've gotten. So it's actually pretty nice here. They kind of line up with what we're doing, trying to get out of our AC Milan career mode here. Normally I get something stupid with financials, making a ton of money, but then also win all competitions. So these goals here seem to be pretty balanced. Moving on, we'll be taking a look at some of the transfers moves we've made, starting with who left the club. So 3 big players that left were Suso, that moved on to Atletico Madrid. We then have Romagnoli, who also went to Spain with Valencia, and as well as Bonaventura, who went to Bayern Munich. That's a strange one. But anyways, here's some of the players we brought in. We got Caligari, who's in for right back now, and Hijana Hoiver, who's in for right back of the future. That's going to be a big one. This is a key signing. Thiago Silva. Got him back from PSG, a proven leader for AC Milan in the past. Still 87 overall. 34 years old, getting kind of old, but I think we're going to take him back for sure. Rugani from Juventus, he's now like the 5th choice center back, so Italian player with player face in the game, that was an easy choice. Mavropanos from Arsenal, hopefully we can reboot his career. Lukic coming over from Torino for a central defensive midfielder. Paulinho, another youngster, but he could slot right into the lineup, if not just on the bench for sure. We got Pellegrini over from Roma. He's going to slot into the center midfield right away as well. Ekkelenkamp, one of the new faces from Ajax. And as well as Adama Traore, who's a monster off the bench. Maybe he'll feature full time. We'll wait and see. This is how the team lines up before the season starts. Accomplish the goal of only real player faces. And we're going to see how this team fares. So let's jump right into the action now. Our first game would be away. It would be against Udinese, and we're trying to get off to a good start with how poorly Milan have played in the last few years. Last season finishing 6th, trying to rebound and get back into those Champions League places at least. Hopefully take home the title. That's the goal. There's Thiago Silva leading up the boys for the first time in numerous years. There's the squad as we are in 2019. Let's get right into the game. Hernandez and Barini's going to play a 1-2. First cross blocked. Second comes in. Header by Shalom also blocked. And Castellanos going to be there and put away his first of the season to make it 1-0. In the 44th minute, Castellanos going to get down to the byline and gets his cross in eventually. to Piatek, and he adjusts himself well, and look at that overhead kick finish. Unreal goal. First game of the season. Not bad. Pretty good form there by the Pole. In the 86th minute, Chalano is going to swing a ball in to the edge of the area. Chance by Paulinho, back heel to Caligari. And the right back puts away his first of the season, making it 3-0 Milan. And that's how this one would end, as Maldini gets a win in his first game as Milan manager. Jumping ahead to the 5th game of the season, it's a fixture that Milan fans always look forward to. It's the Milan derby, AC Milan versus Inter Milan. First one is for Maldini as coach. Always a good game here, and hopefully we can get a big result from it. Jumping into the action, the 34th minute here, Casio will get the ball out wide, beat his man with some clever tricks, deliver a delicious ball in to Lorenzo Pellegrini, who finishes for his first as an AC Milan player to make it 1-0. In the 78th minute, we got Hernandez storming down the left, sending in a ball. Paulinho is going to have a finish, and it takes a very, very heavy deflection, but it goes past Handanovic to make it 2-0. And that would seal the win. Huge win for AC Milan in the Milan derby. Then arguably the toughest test of the season, the Juventus away fixture. Piemonte Calcio, as I should say. Let's try to get a result. In the first half, it would be Juve who would have the best chance, as Dybala would be coming down the wing. He'd get a ball into Ronaldo, whose header goes bar down but out, and Milan would be able to clear, making it 0-0 going into half. Milan would strike first as Bonucci's been forced into a back pass. Szczęsny makes a meal of it as Casio cuts him off and puts him past the Juve keeper, making it 1-0 Milan. That lead would last until the 75th minute, as Ronaldo's going to pick up the ball here, casually flick it up to himself, and left foot volley past Donnarumma. Only a finish from Cristiano Ronaldo could something go in like that. Signature celebration by CR7 is 1-1. And things would go from bad to worse for Milan, as Pjanic would be taken down by former Juve man Rugani for the penalty, and it's going to be Ronaldo who coolly steps up and puts it past Donnarumma to make it 2-1. Last chance in the 89th minute. Traore would be coming down the wing, beat Sandro, cut back inside, then go back to the byline by Sandro again, get his ball in. Gonna get to Piatek, whose shot is vitally deflected wide by Bonucci, and that would be last chance, as this one would end 2-1 Juventus. So a third of the way through the season, here are some stats. We got Donnarumma, who already has 7 clean sheets from 10 league games. So he's pretty much doing what we need him to do for us. We have Caligari, who actually is leading the team with 6 goals from right back. So he's obviously not afraid to get forward and help the team in the rush. And as well, we'll be looking at Paulinho, who's actually has 2 goals and 1 assist, mostly from coming off the bench. So he's having a promising start to the season as well. Here we have a look at the table. We sit in 4th. Rome is actually perfect. 11 wins from 11 games. They're sitting in 1st. And that's where we are at the moment. That's the end of episode 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, comment down below, and stay tuned for episode 2 coming soon.